Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm playing white because I like Vespelark and Big Teferi. I guess Inspired Ultimatum's okay, and I probably should be playing Plowshares now that I've got some more wild cards. It's just taking me a fucking while. This game is expensive. How many mythics I got? 7? And the rest 3. Fuck, what are we going to cut for Plowshares? Let's cut Horn. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm a bigger fan of the Horn, like abstract, but not Herald's Horn. This is Omnath Brawl. If we were playing this amount of Elemental Tribal, I probably should be playing the 3-color Omnath. But white gives us access to Vespelark, Plowshares, Teferi, and this fucking ultimatum that I've only cast once. It's not the best, but that's not what Brawl's for, right? There's no ladder, there's no queue, we're not playing for any fucking prizes. I'm just here to slam elementals and get value. And I guess on the upside, 4 mana Omnath is at least a cantrip and generates you mana where other Omnath doesn't. Generating mana is tight. Link in the description below. The whole game plan is just to slammer jam elementals and do more broken things than our opponent is doing. The only non-elemental we're playing is Craterhoof Behemoth because he's an honourable elemental. Craterhoof Behemoth's allowed into any club. He is the cool kid at school that you wish you were. Look at him and his chinny chin chin. If you like the videos, perhaps check out the link to Patreon in the description below to help support the channel for just $2 a month. You can get involved with the Discord channel where we have tournaments and all sorts. And if you want to pick up anything from channelfireball.com, use the code KENOBI at checkout. With that out of the way, let's play some fucking Magic.
Game!
Well, as if it isn't the mono blue artifact commander. Here's a hand with no green and no red sources, but we've got Cold Steel Heart and Evolving Wilds, so I don't give a fuck. Mulliganing is the hardest part of Magic, so that's why I just don't do it. They led with Island, we're going to lead with Evolving Wilds, we're just going to crack it in their end step. We don't want to let them know what colours we are, you know? It's not like they can tell in any way, shape or form. With Garden Idol on the stack, I'm going to go and grab a Forest. Green is definitely still the most important colour in our deck. We also have a lot of snow-covered islands and lands in general to make Field of the Dead. I'm going to name red with Cold Steel Heart just to give us access to all our colours. I asked people on Twitter what they think some of the top decks in the format were. Omnath was quite commonly mentioned. You know, Tulanes and your fucking Golosses. Emery was a semi-regular mention as well because Emery's pretty good as I understand it. They just put Hedron Archive into Mindstone into Hope of Geripa. That's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I guess we'll go Risen Reef. We'll take action and put this Plains into play. And then I'll put the Island into play and just pass back to our opponent. Next turn we can slam Big Omnath. Hopefully we'll hit a land and then we'll get to generate some mana off of Omnath. Maybe we can go Big Omnath into Teferi. Emery puts a Witch's Oven and a Gilded Lotus into the bin, as well as 2 of these Pokemon looking lands. Crucible of Worlds from our opponent, which has a cool little animation, and they play an island out of the bin. That all worked out pretty fucking well. Are they going to attack with the Hope of Geripa? I assume they will. We take 1 here. Do they sack it to stop us being able to cast this Teferi next turn? Or do they just let it go? I guess they can replay next turn off the Emery if they want to. They are going to. We can't cast Teferi this turn. Let's slam Omnath. We're going to draw a card. We're going to hit a land drop off of it, hopefully with a Risen Reef. We find Icon of Ancestry that we cannot cast. We draw another card, which is Craterhoof Behemoth, which we also cannot cast. Our deck is predominantly just fucking elementals. But, of course, in the matchup where we're going to get Geripa looped, we have all the fucking non-lands. All the non-lands going. They crack their Mind Stone. On the upside, because our mana is so fucking bad, they might have thought we just didn't have anything to play. So there is that. Hope of Geripa doesn't have haste, right? So we won't be locked every turn from it. They can only turn us off of non-land cards every other turn. Maybe with Teferi, we get rid of the Emery next turn. I assume her cost reduction does not affect her command attacks. But I don't even know if that's a safe assumption to make these days. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Magic is hard to keep up with. Gilded Lotus is going to be cast out of the bin for 5 mana. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. We can resculpt something here. Maybe we resculpt the Lotus. They sack the Archive to draw some cards. At this point, I think I do go ahead and exile the Lotus. Spent the whole turn developing their mana situation, and they've cracked a head on Archive. To turn this into a 4/4 is pretty decent. Now, we could have obviously turned something of our own into a 4/4 elemental and got triggers off Risen Reef, but I think this is fine. We're not looking to win through like chipping away with damage. We're just going to fuck their board set up a bit there. We drew a Cavalier of Thorns that we can't cast because our mana is fucking dreadful. I'm going to cast Teferi here. I'm tempted to put Emery in, but they'll just recast it next turn, so I'm going to uptick with Teferi to draw a card. This means we can let the Elemental hit it and it'll still stick around. We drew a Chandra, which is not really where we want to be. Let's play this island. Trigger Omnath, gain 4 life, no attack. Pass back to our opponent. I guess the great thing about the Chandra here is that we can actually get 2 Risen Reef triggers next turn. Whether that'll get us any closer to casting these triple green spells on our hand, who the fuck knows? Also, China does allow us to flip our Growing Rites of Idlamok as well, to be fair to it. Target spell opponent with mana cost 1 or greater value to its owner's hand and learn. What the fuck? I don't remember that spell, but okay, Teferi is back in our hand, that's fine. We'll just reuse him again later. That was a bit of a tempo loss for us, but it's reasonable. They're going to replay the archive they sacked earlier. We're going to play Tome of the Infinite, which I almost put into this deck because the card is a lot of fun. Red, and white for a Chandra. We're then going to make 2 elementals, making 2 Risen Reef triggers. We hit Explore, and we hit Temple of Epiphany, which we will take action to put into play. We're going to scry. Find Creeping Trailblazer on top. We're going to leave it there. I kind of want to draw that. We're then going to go ahead and play a Mountain, which will trigger and give us 4 mana. We're then going to cast Explore to draw the Trailblazer. I'm then going to cast Growing Rites of Idlamok, so I'm looking forward to flipping that this turn. We're going to go ahead and grab this Fertilid. Then we're going to play the Plains that's in our hand, trigger Omnath again, shoot them for 4. Then we're going to play Icon of Ancestry, which is going to name Elemental, weirdly. And then we're going to no attacks, which, well, maybe we should have attacked with Omnath, to be fair. We flip our Cradle. Yeah, we now have a Cradle. And, yeah, that was pretty fucking good. I enjoyed that turn, comment section. That was a whole fucking circus of value. They ponder, which they got off of their Tomb of the Infinite. The Tome of the Internet. How do you pronounce it? Tome? Is it Tomo without the So it's just Tome? I don't really care. I'm just going to pronounce it however the fuck I like. I get Creeping Trailblazer mixed up with the Hasty Landfall, get +2/+2 elemental, because they look the same, they're the same colour, it's basically the same fucking magic card, except they both do very different things, and one of them can be res with Vesperlark and the other one can't, which I often get mixed up. Head-drawn Archive from our opponent. They're going to Field of Ruin our Growing Rites of Idlamok, which is something we probably should have seen coming as it was in play, and now I feel silly. We're going to use it to go ahead and Icon of Ancestry, find nothing, put the cards at the bottom of our library, lose this, shuffle our deck. We're going to gain 4 life here, though, by getting a basic land. We're going to get a Forest. Omnath gains us 4. We're on 40. We're at EDH life totals now. And our opponent is doing artifacty things over there. I wonder what their Tomb A got them this turn. They replay the Field of Ruin from the Crucible of Worlds. Guess, yeah, we were never keeping a Cradle around with Crucible plus Field in play. Did anyone catch that? I mean, people are going to say in the comment section that they caught that, but people like to say that to look big brain. Yeah. Okay, we're going to make some elementals. Yes, everyone loves an elemental. Trigger Risen Reef twice. Get a Genesis Ultimatum. Get a Reflections of Litara. Oh, we are about to pop off. I want to cast the Reflections, but I think I'm going to cast the Ultimatum first, because Ultimatum's pretty fun. Everyone loves an Ultimatum. Let's go Ultimatum. Here we go. They might have counter magic. They do not. Green Warden for the thing that sounds like it's a toilet bowl cleaner. Snow-covered mountain, Hengeway Pathway, and Tectonic Giant. This is a very good hit, shall we say. Some lands out of the battlefield, because we've got an Ancient Green Warden. That means I'm going to trigger the Omnath twice. We're going to make 10 mana out of this, gain 8 life, and shoot them for 8. I'll take action with this land entering the battlefield there. We'll put some counters on some plants, I guess. Put some more counters on some more plants, because all those triggers are doubled by the Ancient Green Warden too. We found a Migrations Path. We're going to take action here. Put that land into play. We'll trigger again. Put some lands on this bad boy over here and this bad boy over here, making all our plants really big. And then we, I think we're done. We don't get any more Omnath triggers here because we've done it all. We've done it literally all. We can't cast Craterhoof here. We do have 5 mana in pool. I feel like we should have 10 mana in pool, right? Because we should have triggered this twice. Oh, does it only trigger, and they can only trigger, you know. Oh, that's annoying. It doesn't double the triggers. Fuck. We're going to cast Reflections of Litjara here. We're going to name Elemental. We're going to cast... Do I want to cast Omnath? We do dome them for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We dome them for 14. That seems pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's do that. So we make a second copy of Little Omnath. We went into the battlefield. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 planes. Oh, they're dead. We're just going to hit them for 8. We're going to Risen Reef. We'll take action. We'll put the land into play. Why not? We'll trigger Omnath. We'll put a counter on this Omnath. Why not? And then on this Risen Reef too, because the trigger was doubled by the Ancient Green Warden. Then we'll put counters on this plant. Then we'll put counters on this plant as well. Then we'll resolve some triggers that don't do anything. We'll draw an island. We'll draw a Faceless Agent. We will keep this one. Trigger this, shoot this, get another Risen Reef trigger on the stack. It's a land. Land can come in. Trigger, put some counters on some stuff. Let's put a counter here and a counter here. This will trigger Green Warden again. No, filler that. Toilet Cleaner will trigger 2 more times because of the Green Warden. We'll put some counters here. If you haven't noticed, I don't really know what the fuck's going on. I hope you're following along at home okay. I don't really know what's happening. We've got land drops left, apparently. So I'm going to play a land there. I could have played an Evolving Wilds, but it doesn't really matter. Put a counter here. Put a counter here. Put some counters here. I'm going to put some counters here as well. Aren't you glad we're not playing in paper? Because I wouldn't know what the fuck is going on. Do we get an extra land drop of this? What gives us the extra land drop? I don't even know. What's in our bin? We've got some stuff we can't res. So I guess we just... They're on 1. I guess we just go slammer jamming. In the words of Sir Patrick Stewart, we're going to slammer jam. They have some mana up, but I don't think it's enough. I don't think this 1 blue, 1 colourless is going to save them. Unless they can, like, make a 2 blockers at instant speed for 2 mana. No. We got them. Comment section. It was confusing. I'm not even sure what happened. But we got them. One more time. Right, comment section. One more. One little itty-bitty shitty for you. We have 2 cards we cannot cast. We have we have 3 cards we cannot cast. But we got a Skyland. Overgrowth Elemental was a 3/2. That's something, I guess. What are we even against? The fuck? Oh, it's poison counters. Fuck my old boots. Okay, let's go to Temple of Mystery. Scry 1. A land. We'll put that at the bottom. If it's a blue land, I would have took it. Because it's not a blue land, I'm not taking it. I'm actually scared. Whenever creature you control with death deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. Fuck. We're going to take 2 poison next time. We're going to die. We're just going to fucking die. That's what's going to happen here. Temple of Epiphany. Scry Cura to the bottom, because we need fucking action. Pardon me, I have a fizzy pop whilst recording. I guess a Mew Yangling will shrink down the front end of Finn, but then they're going to draw cards for doing so. That's not good. We need blockers, is what we need. Shit on it, shit on it, shit on it. I guess we want to play Mew Yangling, because that allows us to make an elemental next turn. We're going to uptick her, give them a card draw. We're on 2 poison. The clock is ticking. Maybe this is actually good. Playing a lot of low-cost common, death touches. So this can't do combat damage unless they pump it. Oh, they can pump it. They can pump it. That's nice. That's all good and fair. Next time we can play Overgrowth Elemental and make a 4/4 Mew Yangling. Maybe they won't... No, they didn't pop the Oasis. Instead, they just put 2 more poison counters with the Underdark Basilisk. Maybe they have a 4 or 5 drop they want to cast. Ren 1 Vanquishers or Death Touch. Okay. So, we can't cast Omnath this turn. We can cast Omnath next turn. So I guess you play an Overgrowth Elemental. Oh, I should have... Oh, bollocks. It doesn't matter. They're going to die to the Death Touchers, aren't they? It doesn't actually matter. He puts a counter on other Elementals when he enters the battlefield, and I sequenced that terribly. Let's play a Scattered Groves so we can play Omnath next turn. We are... If all 3 of these were to connect somehow, let's say they tapped us down somehow, we would just be dead. Ren's Run Vanquisher coming at Mew Yangling as is Underdark Basilisk. I think we're okay with that. Because we don't get poison when that happens, right? Nope, we're good. So for those of you who don't know, we do die more than 10 poison counters. I haven't really explained that very well. I started to panic. There was audible, visible panic. My arsehole is sweating like a fucking beast. Oh, shit. Okay. We're dead. We're dead because we have to block the prize unicorn. We're going to take 6 poison. That is a very good draw for them. What could we do? We can regrowth Mew Yangling. Shrink down another body. That's the only option we've got. Don't tap me out. Blue Arena, for fuck's sake. Let's go ahead and get the Planeswalker back. We're going to play the Planeswalker. We're going to shrink down one of their creatures. -2. They get to draw a card, but it means that they can't do 6 poison to us next turn. And if they attack the Prize Unicorn, we kill it. So we've got a turn here to draw a kill for the Prize Unicorn. Now, we have a kill in hand with Ugin. But we are 3 whole lands, 3 turns, 3 draws, 3 lands off of playing it. And we are very close to dead. We are on the back foot. We are on the fucking ropes. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot about the land. I Forgot about the land that I talked about fucking extensively. Shit on it. That is nice. I'm impressed. Is Finn, like, genuinely the best aggro brawl commander? We get a lot of poison counters now from these triggers that you can counter with a stifle, but we don't have a stifle effect. And we die. GG no re. One more time. And finally, it's time for the big boss. It's Golos. We've got a 2-lander with a Leafkin Druid into Moldrifter and Cultivate. This is actually probably our best hand we've seen across our 3 games so far. Fucking sign me up. I've also stopped sweating now. My arsehole isn't so moist. Well, that's not true. It's incredibly fucking hot in the UK. But I'm not sweating because of the poison. Can we beat a Golos? We can obviously make a lot of nonsense, but they make a lot of nonsense too. Stomping Grounds into Adventurous Impulse. Cool. A card that is meant to be in this deck. Oh, it is in this deck. I wanted it to be the Harvest card, and it's not. Anyway, Hinterland Harbour. Pass the turn. Paradise Druid from our opponent. We draw a Temple of Epiphany. Let's go Branch Loft into green, into Leafkin Druid. They foretell something. We're going to go ahead and cultivate a following. We're going to grow the community through the act of cultivation. We're going to get a red source and a white source here. We're going to put the white source into play. And then I'm going to go scrying. Let's go have a look in Fabled Passage. That's pretty good if we play Omnath next turn, because we can go Omnath into Fabled Passage, crack the passage, get a land, make 5 mana, and play something else. Our opponent plays Vraska Golgari Queen. They're going to kill my mana dork, aren't they? No, they're not. They're going to uptick and do nothing with it, I would assume. No, they're actually going to sack off their dork to draw a card and gain life. Interesting. Let's go Omnath. Draw a card. Let's play Fabled Passage. Let's crack the passage. Let's go and grab I guess another green source. Now we've got 5 mana. Part of me wants to play Reflections to set up for a really good turn next turn. But in all fairness, is that the right thing to do? Just play Reflections? I think it is. We're going to play Reflections, because having Reflections out is kind of insane. Every single elemental we cast then gets us a second copy of itself. So we can have like a second Thicket Crasher or a second Moldrifter next turn. Vraska ticks up again to 8. She's close to ultimating. I'm assuming they've got an answer for Omnath here. They're just going to cast Golos. Okay. They got a Zorius Guildgate, not a Field of Dead, which makes me think it's in their hand. That's interesting. Let's go Mountain. So we can get 2 Trailblazers here and 2 Thicket Crashers. That seems pretty decent. And then we can smash up Vraska's face. Yeah, I think we have to, just to chip Vraska down some. So we get 2 Trailblazers, making Omnath a 6/4. And then we're going to go ahead and get 2 Trampoly Thicket Crashers. And then we're going to not play that. I can't cycle. Oh, I can cycle that, but let's wait. And then we're going to go attacking, and we're just going to attack Vraska here to tick her down. They can block with Golos, but the trample actually ticks over. So we're going to take Vraska down to 2. Just take it down a peg or 2. Take it down a peg or 2. We have quite the good aggressive board state. I wonder if they're playing Wraths. I wonder if this is going to be... Oh, shit, the bed. They activate Golos. What do they get? Land, open the gates, and Drive of Listening Groves. So I guess they are on Valakut with this, if that's in the format. I don't even know if it is. And they're definitely on Maze's End, because I believe that's also in the format. I believe it was added in one of the anthologies. Again, I could be wrong. I can't keep track of this shit. I could look it up, but I'm not going to. So we have a lot of power in play. And it's all got trample. I'm going to cycle this Scattered Groves, because it's a tap land next turn, so it doesn't do a whole lot. We find a forest. We draw a Vital Force. Play a forest and gain 4 life. We're then going to evoke a Moldrifter. We should get 2 copies out of this. We get 1 copy that sticks around and draws us 2 cards. And then we get 1 copy that dies. Oh, they both get evoked. Interesting. Didn't realise. Oh, because it's a direct copy of the spell. That makes sense. Then we're going to play a Heraldic Banner and give +1 to all our green creatures, which is our entire board. And then I'm just going to cast a Thunderkin Awakener to get some more bodies on the board. They're just 3/2s. And then we'll cast a Cold Steel Heart. And we're going to name white with that, so that we can cast our Inspired Ultimatum next turn. I say this, we only have 2 red sources. Magic is hard. And then I just guess I slam in with everything. I haven't done any math here. Literally none. They can double block down Omnath, and I'm okay with it. And then I think they die. I don't even know. Let's let them figure it out. My math is for blockers. Oh, we got them! Comment section. We got. Who would have known that doubling up like Anthem effects and Trample effects is pretty good? There you go. You saw us do nonsense bullshit. You saw us die to poison. and you saw us get real fucking aggro. We died with all the cool fun cards in our hand, like Nissa, Vital Force, and Inspired Ultimatum. But at least we won with some draft commons and uncommons. Let me know what you think of the deck in the comment section below. Is that something I'm missing that you would be playing? Are you playing this deck? What deck are you playing? Historic Brawl is a lot of fun, and I want to hear what people are playing, both the top tier shit and the more abstract, the weirder rogue stuff. Let me know in the comment section below. Smash that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ta for now.